Okay everyone, so I'm back again, and, well, I got a complaint that apparently my videos are a little too rude and such, so I won't be mentioning any names in negative fashions. I'll give them weird nicknames like Billie Jean or Bob or whatever, and, that way that person knows that they've offended me still, but that way the rest of the world doesn't have to know, because, like, that goes off the whole gossiping thing, and you know how gossiping is, it never ends up being good for anyone. So, I wasn't sure what to talk about, and so I actually have gotten a few suggestions. And so this video is going to be titled Frequently Asked Questions of Gay People, or Gay FAQ. So, a lot of gay people actually start off in, they'll go through the denial phase, and whenever they do, they'll have a girlfriend. And I did the same thing. And, so I was dating Julia, and, you know, she's this wonderful girl, and I was like, oh my god, she's wonderful, and, like, I was in love with her emotionally. Like, I don't know how to put it into words, but, like, it was, I guess it's like your best friend in a way, like, kind of like that kind of feeling, and I mistook that for actually liking her, I guess, and so I figured that was the closest I could do, and so, yeah, but, like, now I feel really bad about it. For all of you out there who are gay and watching this, do not have a girlfriend if you are gay, okay? Don't even try it. It's a waste of time, it's a waste of everything, and in the end, you'll get hurt, and they will get hurt. So just don't do it. Good? Okay. So there is step number 1. Don't have girlfriends. Okay? No girlfriends. Girlfriends are not good if you're coming out. Okay? Number 2. The best way to come out. I have to say that the best way to come out would be to a best friend first, who you know is going to love you anyway, and then using that support as like a springboard to kind of get it moving and things like that. You know, like, it feels really good to come out, and so it's just like, you know, why not? Might as well. Number 3. Are all gay people just interested in sex? I have to say, no. Not all of us. And, like, I don't know. I don't really have too much experience with this whole thing, just because, you know, I'm not really, like, whatever. But, so, I guess, no, not all of us. Like, really, for me, it's not like it's some big thing. Whenever I call myself gay, I don't consider myself really homosexual, because that means that we are only sexual beings. And that's not true. I could care less about sex, really, truthfully. Could care less. Whatever. And, what I'm more interested in is, connecting with someone on an emotional level. You know, truly giving your heart to someone, and then them giving their heart to you. Just like, you know, love, I guess. But I know how unconditional love and all that stuff is. Never works, so whatever. Really, I just, you know, I want to be able to surpass that fine line between friend and boyfriend, and once you've broken that line, there's no holding back. All barriers are let down. So that's number 3, stereotype about gay people liking sex. 4, are all gay people really big into fashion? No, that is not true. Most of us are really big into looking good, but that does not mean we're fashionable. Look at me, I am not fashionable. Zach and fashionable do not go together in the same sentence. It would be like saying God is, like, to the devil, but it's just, you know, God is to the devil as Zach is to fashion. We just don't go together. So we are not all fashion divas. Although I do have to say that from what I've seen and such, gay people are more self-conscious in a way. Not all, but like generally. And also, we care more about looking good, because in the gay world, like, it's kind of stupid, but like, pretty much the currency of the gay world is how good you look, which is kind of embarrassing, but whatever. Number 5. Did I always know I was gay? I really like this question because it's one of those ones that you can like, yeah, no question. Because like, I don't know, like whenever I think back to my past when I was really little, I had like this crush on my neighbors, and I think that was, I didn't really know it was a crush at the time, but like, I'd always hang out with him, and I'd like, I don't know, like, I actually, the more I look back on it, I have realized that, like, I did think that they were cute, and I just didn't know, I don't know, like, a lot of people say that, and at first it seems really weird, oh, you either think they're cute, or you don't, and, now that I look back, it's like, that's not true, because at the time, I didn't say that I didn't think that they were cute, because it was like, guys like girls and girls like guys, but it was like, I would rather spend my time with them than with one of the prettier girls, which is, pretty much like red flag right there. And, so yeah. Next one. Gay people are smarter. I really like this one because, like, I wouldn't say that I'm, like, legally I am a genius, but, like, you know how that is. It's just based on the average in the U.S., which really isn't saying much. Truthfully, the U.S. needs some more gay people. No, I'm just kidding. That is not true. I have met some very, very, very unintelligent gay people, such as Mr. Bob. Yes. We'll name him Mr. Bob for now. Just in this video. The next video I'll name him something different, like Gary. But yeah, Mr. Bob is one gay who is not really that intelligent. Not to be mean, it's just the truth. I know a few others who really aren't that smart, but like, from what I've seen, a lot of them are. Next one. Theater is owned by gay people. This one, I have to say, is pretty much true. Most Broadway theater and like plays and stuff is owned by gay people, except for Romney's, which was straight, and he has a wife and 2 kids. And but like, yeah, most theaters and stuff. Movies and like TV and stuff, not necessarily, but like on theater, on stage, we rule, because I don't know, because we have the masculinity of being a man, but we have the feminism of liking men, I guess. Don't really know. I don't really know what else there is. I don't know. I know there's lots. There's lots of them. Some of them are very ridiculous, like, all gay people are going to burn and rot in hell. Which I really think that's funny, because for those of you who do not know, in the Bible, it does not say gay people as in today. It says boy whores, and then it says homosexuals. The problem is that the Jewish translation from, like, the ancient word, the translation actually means the people who slept with those man whores. So it means you're going there if you are a man whore or you sleep with a man whore. The term homosexual was not coined until, I don't know, like late 1800s, I think. I'm not entirely sure. But, so yeah, you can't compare the two. It's like comparing friggin' Wizard of Oz with, like, Underworld. Wizard of Oz from the old days, and then friggin' Underworld for today. It's just like 2 totally different things, and like totally different movie styles. You just can't compare them because they're totally different. They're both good in their own way, but beyond that,